News, rumors and opinions Tuesday AM the 8th of October 2024. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Note: all intel should be considered as rumors until we receive official announcements, and rates and dates could change anytime until we get to the bank's redemption centers. RV excerpts from the Restored Republic via a GCR update as of Tuesday the 8th of October 2024. Compiled Tuesday the 8th of October 2024 12:01 AM Eastern Standard Time by Judy Byington. Global Currency Reset. Monday the 7th of October 2024 Wolverine. The digital banking system in Iraq has been spreading salaries for 3 days. Digital banking system is working now in Iraq. The rate can change any moment from now. Global financial crisis. BRICS U.S. banks face $500 billion in losses as de-dollarization grows. While the BRICS alliance is strengthening its banking system, the U.S. seems to be on a downhill. In the last 3 years alone, 15 U.S. banks collapsed, renewing fears of financial instability across the country. The BRICS bloc has pushed de-dollarization efforts, especially since it expanded its numbers. Now, the pressure is mounting on the U.S. dollar, as the country's banks face over $500 billion in unrealized losses, according to a new report. Possible timing. Rumors. Monday the 7th of October 2024. BQQQQQQQM. It's over. Blackout confirmed. Phase 1 now active. Cyber attack released. JFK Jr. on Telegram. The blackout is real. Phase 1 activated. We're no longer talking about hypothetical scenarios or temporary inconveniences. The first phase of a coordinated plan has commenced, targeting our digital and financial infrastructure. This isn't just about losing internet access or experiencing a power outage. It's a calculated strike designed to dismantle economies and instigate widespread chaos. Imagine waking up to find your bank accounts frozen, your digital wealth erased, and your communication lines severed. This isn't a dystopian novel, it's our harsh new reality. The financial systems we rely on are hanging by a thread. The blackout is not a passing storm but the opening salvo in a larger strategy aimed at causing irreparable damage. This cyber onslaught, driven by forces that thrive on disruption, is not just a possibility, it's an inevitability. It will leave us in the dark, both literally and metaphorically, as the very foundations of our society are shaken to the core. The gathering storm has been brewing for some time now. Warnings have echoed from every corner, but the masses have been sleepwalking into the abyss. The clock is ticking, and the countdown to catastrophe has begun. What's coming is a global reset and unprecedented financial and societal upheaval. This isn't just a drill, it's an all-out assault on the systems we once took for granted. A modern-day Black Tuesday looms on the horizon. The specter of a stock market crash, much like the infamous Black Tuesday of 1929, casts a long shadow over our current financial landscape. History's chilling images of people jumping from windows in desperation during the Great Depression are no longer just historical anecdotes. They're a potential reality. The question isn't if the market will collapse, but when, and when it does, it will be swift and devastating. The alarms have been ringing for years. Get your money out of the banks. Yet complacency has led us to the edge of this precipice. Now, with the blackout in full swing, the warnings have turned into grim prophecies. The last 48 hours have been a whirlwind of panic. With whispers of impending doom, e week, some are calling it echoing through the halls of power. The parallels to October 29, 1929, are stark and terrifying. The financial collapse won't be a gradual decline. It will be a sudden, all-consuming inferno. Banks will freeze assets, markets will crash, and the global economy will descend into chaos. For those unprepared, it will be too late to act once the doors are locked and the ATMs are emptied. The time to prepare is now. The big spitball has been thrown, and there's no turning back. This isn't just a warning *T, it's the beginning of the end. Those who have ignored the signs and clung to the illusion of digital wealth will find themselves trapped in a system designed to fail them. The blackout is more than a loss of power, it's a strategic move to reset the global order. The global reset is coming. What was once dismissed as conspiracy theory is now unfolding in real time. This reset isn't about fixing the broken system. It's about tearing it down and building a new one from scratch. A black swan event, a catastrophic, game-changing occurrence will trigger this reset, likely in the form of a massive cyber attack. Digital wealth will be erased, and only tangible assets like cash, gold, and silver will hold value in the new financial order. The phoenix will rise from the ashes of this collapse, but only a select few will survive. This isn't about fairness or justice, it's about survival of the fittest. Those who have prepared, who understood the need for liquidity and physical wealth, will emerge from the chaos. The future belongs to those who foresaw the collapse and acted accordingly. Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. They're telling us deleting zeros and enhancing value. We never heard this before. Frank 26. This is extremely impressive in the way the monetary reform is coming to you faster. We predicted this. It's good to see it happening. Bridling what was it I was looking at very specifically in Iraq that gave me confidence that they were going to add value to their currency, outside of them just saying that's what they're going to do. Outside of it being an artificially inflation because the inflation was created by the amount of dinar they would print and mint and outside of their US dollar accounts. Remember their oil is sold in US dollars and those funds are held in a federal bank in New York City? So what was it that gave me confidence? My whole thing is trade and trade routes. You follow the trade routes, you follow where the wealth is at or potential wealth coming down the road. That's what I was watching. You had trade coming down from India and going through Iraq. Iraq up to Turkey and Turkey to the European markets. That's what I had confidence in. I knew that. They had to put it together. Economist reveals trigger for World Depression, Steve Hanke. David Lynn, the 8th of October 2024. Steve Hanke, professor of applied economics at Johns Hopkins University, discusses the labor market, oil spike, geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, China's stimulus package, and US presidential election odds. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.